Hi guys, I'm Jason. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about choosing and registering domain names step by step. Let's begin. So today we have a mission. Our mission is to register a domain name for our YouTube channel, Open Business. It's Open Business. So I guess the best name will be openbusiness.com, but I'm pretty sure this name is taken already. Alright, let's quickly check that. We first go to namecheap.com. This is where we can buy the domain. And we type in openbusiness.com. Now it's loading and showing us, oh, it's not available. Okay. Okay, so now we have to choose another name, but as you can see, if every time you come up with a name and you type it in and it takes a few seconds to load, it's not really effective. So I would suggest use some of the tools that like this one. So on namematch.com, you just type in the keyword that you need. In our case, it's open business. Okay, now it gives you a bunch of suggestions. All the domains that's showing here are available domains. Whatever is not available, they take it out already. So it gives you a quick look of what is available, which you can see how much time you can save instead of you search it one by one, okay? That's really useful. Okay, for example, let me zoom in a little bit. It has this openbusiness.net, open-business.net, openbusiness.org, usopenbusiness.com. This looks a bit weird. And some of the extra name, like these are some of the extra top level domain that you can choose. Openbusiness.tv, we has nothing to do with TV, so this may not be a good one. .name is just sounds weird. I don't know. I just don't like it. You can use it. Okay, depends on the nature of your domain. If you're doing multimedia, you should use TV. And let's see, what else? Open BUSI. So this is trying to make up some funny words. Open useless. Okay, this is just silly. This is silly. Okay, so for now, I still don't have too much idea of what name I should choose. None of them looks great. We can have the other tools. This tool is called CunningBot. CunningBot just work the same way. This website is called CunningBot. We type in the keyword that we need and you quickly, okay, let's check this one. Okay, now you show me something that is available. Coastcompany.com. This is just weird. All right. And awesomeness. OP useness. Okay. Well, this one gives me some idea that maybe I can use short form. Short form will be open, maybe even the business, maybe just BIZ. Something like that. Okay, it has opbusiness.com. Wow, is it? It's not bad. Let's try. Let's try Namecheap. Sometimes it is showing check here. It doesn't mean that it's checked. This thing is not 100% accurate. So you have to double confirm on Namecheap. Let's see. Wow, it's available. Oh, actually, there are two S here. Not very good. Okay. It's so easy to get a typo. Nobody will recognize it. If you just give this name card to somebody else, they will just type single S instead of double S. So may not be a very good one. Maybe we'll go back to Namecheap here, on Namematch here, OPBiz. Let's see what it suggests us. Wow, there's a short form called OP. Oh, it's gone. OP. Okay. Let's see. OPBiz.biz. Actually, there's a, okay, it gives me an idea that there's a top level domain called BIC. If you don't know what this top level domain means, you can always go. Wikipedia will tell you that. What does it mean? Okay, it's for business. It's for business, and it was created in 2001, which has been a while back. It was created in 2001, which is a long time ago, and 2008 it was. So it gives you some idea what does it mean, and if you are running a business, you can use it. But our problem is that we already have the word biz, and unless we can use op.biz, but I believe, well, actually that would be the best keyword, right? Maybe open.biz, open business, open.biz. That's just the best, even better than openbusiness.com, but it's not available. All right, you can try something like open op.biz, even 2 characters. I don't think that would be available. No way. Well, it's available, but it's a lot more expensive. Here, what you're seeing here is US dollar, $14,000 per year, which one time, $14,000 one time, which is quite. If you can afford it, you can buy it. Okay. At this point, I also want to give you some guidelines of what name you should avoid. Okay, rule number 1, keep it short. Don't make it too long. What it means by too long? Max 2 works. Max 2 works, okay? Max 2 works, which means that don't do something like openmybusiness.com. Even if it's, because this is very tempting. You want something with 2 words, it's not available. Okay, let's make it one more word. Then make it longer. That has a higher chance to be available, but it's just so hard to pronounce. It's just so hard to remember, so hard to type. Think about all the good names that in your mind. What's the good domain name you're in your mind? Google.com, Yahoo.com, Apple.com, Facebook.com, Instagram.com. What's the common thing about them? Only one word. Amazon.com, eBay.com. All of this name only has 1 word, so you remember. 2 words is maximum, okay? 2 words is maximum. So don't do that. And my second point is that no dash. Okay, don't do something like openbusiness.com. No. Dash is this is just outdated. This is old-fashioned. Nobody do it anymore. It's so tempting. I can tell you it's so tempting, because most of the time if you put some dash, you can find it available most of the time. But it's just old-fashioned and it's hard to type, so don't do that. Okay, and number 3 will be the top level domain. Choose the appropriate one. Okay, what it means is that most of the time, okay, you want to use .com. There's nothing will go wrong if you use .com, but the problem is .com is fully occupied. So there are some times that you must use the other top level domain. It's just like our example, Open Business, we have to use other top level domain. So the question is, what kind of top level domain that you can use for your business? Don't use something that is not relevant. For example, let's go back here. You can see that you got lots of top level domain like .app, .site, .online, .xyz, .tag, .shop. Okay, for .shop, for example, if you are not an e-commerce, you should not use it. That confuses people. Okay, when people look at your website, they see .shop, they expect that they can buy something there. And BIC, for example, if you're setting up a serious business, you can use that. But if you're not, like you're doing multimedia or you're doing some leisure stuff, you should not use BIZ. And TV is for some multimedia stuff, especially for entertainment. So choosing the top level domain name seriously is very important. In our case, I actually would prefer XYZ. XYZ is good actually. What does XYZ mean? It means nothing. Okay. Means nothing is good. Means nothing means everything. It's just like .com, right? Let me ask you what .com means. Do you know that? .com means commercial, but people already forget about it. People forget about it already. .com, it just means online. It just means internet. Okay, which means it doesn't mean anything. So that's why they come up with the XYZ. I think this is a brilliant idea. Okay, so let's see if BIC. So let's see if XYZ is available for us. Okay, now let's see if XYZ is available for us. Now I typed in openbusiness.xyz. Okay, it's available and it's cheap. It's $1 for 1 year. Oh, I don't know how this price come up with. So $7.99 for 2 years. Well, it's still cheaper than .com. .com is about $8 per year. And we can choose the other name. Let's see, openbusiness.xyz. Let's do a short form, opbiz.xyz. Let's see if it's available. Okay, it's available. Alright, so now I have two options. I think they're good. This one looks quite confident. Openbusiness.xyz. And this one looks a bit weird, a bit like some hacking website. If you just quickly look at it, you don't know what that is. What is OP? What is BIZ? What is XYZ? Oh my god. It's just, people may be scared about that. Okay, this is a bit scary. Doesn't look good. So, okay, so let's stick with this. Okay, now we go to the next step of this video, which is registering a domain. As you can see, I'm using Namecheap.com, and there are a lot of other choices like Bluehost, GoDaddy, or even Google. You can do that, but I would choose Namecheap because it's cheap and you just get the work done. And it doesn't upsell you a lot of stuff. If you use other tools like Google, GoDaddy, they keep upselling you other things that you may not want. Okay, so this is just simple, pure for buying a domain without a hosting. Okay, this is very important, without a hosting. A lot of people will buy the domain name with the hosting company like SiteGround, but I won't suggest that. I would always say that you should separate these two. Okay, I will explain the reason about that in the other videos, but for now, let's just go ahead to buy this domain. So I add to cart, checkout, and let's see what this means. Okay, domain registration, openbusiness.xyz, 1 year, and this special 1 year. Oh my god, this is so cheap. So the checkout amount is $1.18. Oh my god. So okay, this thing you have to know about is the WhoScot. Good thing about Namecheap is that it just come with it. It's free. If you use GoDaddy, you have to pay extra. I forget how much, maybe $10 or something to get that. So when you have that, that means that when people do a who's is search on the internet, they won't find you. They will just find Namecheap. So it hides your identity. This is very important. So okay, let's go confirm our order and check out. So when you proceed with the checkout, after you make the payment, so when you proceed with the checkout, you can come back here to see that you have in your domain list, you have your domain here already, and now it's activate. So up to this point, even you bought a domain, there's not much you can do because you have no website hosting. If you just type in this address into your browser, you won't see anything. Okay, just empty, which is expected. What you can check right now is that you can do a whois check to see what name it comes up with. To do that, you can go to whois.net, put in your domain name. And now it shows that your domain is already registered, which is good. And who owns it? It shows that okay, Namecheap owns it. Okay, so your identity is hidden. You hide it. Nobody can look up who this guy is from the domain name, which is what we want. Alright, so that's it. You have learned how to choose a domain name. You have learned how to register it. So in the next video, I'm going to cover how you can put a website on this domain. Thank you guys. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.